Good morning, TFMS. I'm your host, Jordan.
And I'm Dulce.
Today is Monday, October 25th, a B-Day.
This month's pillar of character is respect. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Newspaper and sports writing will be meeting Wednesday, October 13th in room 512 with Miss Swanson and Mrs. Gooder.
Intramurals will be held after school today.
Grade 6 and 7 yearbook members will be meet after school this Wednesday, October 27th. You must have a ride home to attend. Pickup is at 3:25 by the morning drop-off doors. Please go home. 8th grade, please go home.
NJHS meeting after school today. You must be picked up at 3:25 on the side entrance by the board office.
Update. Homework Club will be held virtually Wednesday after school beginning at 3 p.m. with Ms. Berganzoni.
Attention all boys and girls interested in trying out for basketball. The sign-up sheet will be outside Mr. Harvey's room 534. Please come down during homeroom or during your lunch to sign up. You must sign up before November 1st. Physical forms can be found on the Genesis website under Athletics. No physical, no tryout. Please be sure you have completed all parts of the registration in the parent portal on Genesis. Also, your physical paperwork must be submitted through email to Miss Nevins, our school nurse. Tryouts will be held the week of November 15th. Listen for announcements as to the exact date for your grade level.
Chorus will be held after school today in the music room. Please make sure you have a ride home promptly at 3:25.
Attention all boys and girls interested in trying out for the Panther wrestling team. The sign-up sheet will be outside the aux gym. Please come down during homeroom or during your lunch to sign up. You must sign up before November 1st. Physical forms can be found on Genesis website under Athletics. No physical, no tryout.
Please be sure you have completed all parts of the registration and parent portal on Genesis. Also, your physical paperwork must be submitted through email to Miss Nevins, our school nurse. Tryouts will be held on the week of November 15th.
There's no art club Thursday, October 28th.
Peer tutoring will meet this Wednesday in room 528. All are welcome to join by picking up a permission slip.
Hey Dulce, what's the weather looking like today?
Cloudy early with scattered thunderstorms developing this afternoon. Storms may contain strong gust winds, high of 77%, winds southwest to 10-15 miles per hour. Chance of rain is 40%. Our humidity today is at 75%. Our sunrise is at 7:18, and our sunset is at 6:01 p.m. Hey Jordan, what's the weather out later today?
Thunderstorms this evening will give way to steady rain overnight. Low of 61, winds southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. There's 100% chance of rain. 1 to 2 inches of rain is expected. Localized flooding is possible. Our humidity will rise to 96%. Our moon rise is at 9:09 p.m. and our moon set is at 12:03 p.m. Today we have a waning gibbous.
We have a very special guest today in TFMS Studios. We welcome Ms. Kaplan, our school principal, for an interview conducted by our student body president, Emma Riccardi.
Good morning, TFMS. I'm with our special principal, Miss Kaplan.
Good morning, Emma.
Today I'm going to be asking some questions so you can get to know her better. First, let's start off. How are you enjoying your new role in our school?
I love it. It really isn't much different, to be honest, from what I was doing for the past 8 years. It's just continuing, I think, the great work that all of you have done, including being in this amazing room.
Is it stressful?
It's very stressful, but I think we're all under stress. We just have different types of stress.
Yeah. Okay. How did you come about being an educator in Tinton Falls?
I taught math for a very long time, from grades 7 through 12, and I think I was just at a point in my career where I was ready to branch out and see if I could do positive things in a bigger scenario.
So do you miss like teaching math work?
I do. I miss math a lot. I miss math a lot. I love the fact that I can get into, it's right over there. That would be great. Can somebody get that? I'll take care of it. Excuse me.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know who it was.
Flexible and responsive.
There you go.
No, I miss it a lot. But I think I'm at a huge advantage as
Yeah.
principal because I'm able to go in and out of classrooms as much as I need to. I think that's the hardest part about being in this role as administration is that I miss students. So I think the more I can get out of the office and get into seeing what you guys are doing in the classrooms, what you're doing in this type of AV room, I think that's what keeps me going is seeing everybody happy and moving forward.
Okay. What was your favorite subject in school? Well, I would assume math if you taught it.
No, the funny part is
Oh.
math was not my favorite subject. I actually don't have a favorite subject. I just love being a student, as corny as that sounds. I just loved being a student. I love learning. I went and got my master's because I was home having a baby and decided I still wanted to keep learning. So I really didn't have a favorite subject. I taught math because it was the easiest for me. But I really just enjoyed learning all different areas of school. Still do.
So when you were like in school, you were just mainly focusing on your studies, or were you like on like sports teams and stuff like that?
So I was a cheerleader since I was 3. Gymnastics was a big part of my life, which now I have passed on to my daughter.
Yeah.
But I got involved in everything. I come from a family of educators. So I ran for student council president and won student council president when I was in 8th grade. And always involved myself in clubs all through high school too.
Okay. What is the most challenging task that you have to do as principal?
There are a lot of challenging tasks. There's a lot of work behind the scenes, and it should be that way. It should be behind the scenes so that everyone believes it's just running smoothly on its own. For me personally, I think the biggest challenge would be I want to make everyone happy,
Yeah.
and that's impossible.
Yeah.
So I think that's the biggest hurdle is just trying to please everyone, from parents, teachers to students, and I try every day, but unfortunately there's always going to be some part, I think, where it's not pleasing all.
Yeah, well, I think if you make everyone happy, it would be like a little crazy in the school right now.
True.
What is your favorite task to do as principal?
Favorite task? I think the favorite task would probably be classroom observations. Yeah, well, it's, it has a negative connotation to it because I think maybe people get nervous that what is she typing? What is she looking for? To me, that's the highlight, I think, of my days is when I can get into a classroom and just have fun with the class. The hardest part is staying quiet because I am a talker. So going in there and not distracting the class is probably one of my downfalls, but
Yeah.
it's the highlight of my day just to go in, to be here right now and see all this amazing work that you all have put in to get this program together. This is the highlight. This right now is definitely the highlight of my whole day.
Okay. What's your favorite food to eat during the pandemic?
Oh boy. Wow, to limit it to one is pretty hard.
Yeah.
I love to cook. I think one of my passions is cooking. It's a big outlet of stress for me. So I went and bought pasta maker and bought some other equipment pieces during the pandemic. So I took virtual cooking classes for homemade pasta. So I think that probably took over most of my cooking time.
How long did that take to make homemade pasta?
Believe it or not long.
Okay.
It was inedible the first few rounds I made it. It looked more like Play-Doh, so you would not want to try that. But I think I've mastered it pretty good. But I'm trying not to take that tool out much anymore because homemade pasta
Yeah.
is really becoming too much of a fan of my entire family, and I'm trying to vary the foods now.
Yeah.
But homemade pasta.
Have you ever made like homemade bread?
No, I actually have a cooking class planned for the holidays for making homemade focaccia. So
Okay.
I'll bring some in. It'll be
Tell
my
us how it
next treat.
is. Did you enjoy school when you were younger?
I love school.
Yeah.
I still love school. I love the environment of school. It goes back to why I love learning. I love to be everywhere part of a school. Even the ups and the downs, because during the times where it's down and it's hard and more stressful than other days, I find those days are big days that we learn from each other. We learn from those events that happen to create that kind of day. So I just love the environment of a school.
Yeah. What is your favorite activity to do out of school?
Out of school, I love to travel. So I'm trying to pick up some more traveling. I love to travel. I love to cook. I love to bike ride. I think those would probably be my top choices.
So like a lot of like nature, outdoors.
No, don't go that far, Emma.
No?
I am not a big nature fan, but
like
I
the
do
beach
love
and stuff?
I love the beach.
Okay.
I love the beach. I love to be outside.
Okay.
Nature and I are not.
No.
Really, you won't find me camping.
The mosquitoes, can't do it.
No, not for me.
Do you miss being vice principal?
No, I don't. To be honest, my time here in Tinton Falls, which was about 8 years now, Miss Ian and I had such a team approach where it was divide and conquer. It really wasn't by title. I think Mrs. Mara and myself now have that same relationship. So it's really just divide, conquer, do what we need to do for the whole building. So it's the same role, really. But now, having some new faces around in the building, it's more teaching right now.
Yeah.
But it's still that team approach, which I love.
So it's almost like the same thing.
It is.
Okay.
It is.
What's your daily school routine?
Oh. I think that's why I love this job so much. It changes every day.
Yeah.
So every day, I could tell you my main focus is to come in, and hopefully I've had my cup of coffee already. But I think you come in and you make sure the teachers have what they need and the kids have what they need. Respond to discipline if there is any, both positive and negative. And then after that, then I can get into the tasks of my own job, which would be reports and teacher observations and typing things. But teachers and kids have to come first every single day. And then my own work gets weeded in throughout the day.
Okay, so there's always like a different adventure every day.
Every day is a new adventure.
Do you have any kids at home?
I do. I have two. One is in 8th grade. He'll be 14 in May. And the other is a daughter. She's a senior in high school applying to colleges.
Does she know where she's going yet?
Not yet. We've applied to 10 colleges.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I could give you all a lesson on applying for college, which would first and foremost be to make sure you keep all your notes of your learning and keep them at the top of your head, because you will use everything you're learning when it counts the most.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for coming today, Ms. Kaplan.
Thanks so much for having me, everybody. This has been great.
Back over to Dulce and Jordan.
Thank you so much, Ms. Kaplan. Just a few reminders for everyone. Tomorrow is Pajama Day.
And the panther is still out there once again. He has been hidden and ready to be found again. Anyone who has found it, or the person who has found it, gets a free ticket to get an ice cream or a free snack of their choice by the cafeteria. Jordan, do you mind holding the ticket?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Also, stop asking where the panther is. Yeah, stop asking everyone where the panther is. No one knows. No one knows. Okay, but thanks for watching.
Team of Mess Productions signing off.
Have a
majestic
majestic Monday. I can't say that word.